Hey, what's up? This is Sean Nalawani of EliteImpactLabs.com, and today I want to answer a reasonably common question I get, which is what to do if you have one arm that's bigger than the other. Now this is pretty common, and anyone who trains with weights will tend to have one side of their body that's dominant over the other side to some degree. But if one side of your body is starting to take over and become significantly bigger or stronger than the other, whether it's your biceps, triceps, or even one side of your chest or your lats, I'm going to explain here very briefly how to fix it using two simple steps. So the first step is to switch to exercises that allow each side of your body to move independently. When you perform barbell exercises or machine lifts where both arms work together to move the weight, one arm will always have the chance to cheat for the other. The body's incredibly smart, and it's always trying to find the most efficient way to keep that bar moving. Whether it's a barbell bench press, a military press, or a barbell curl, the dominant side can often end up taking the majority of the load. So start putting all your focus on unilateral movements. If you have one arm bigger than the other and you usually do barbell curls, just switch to dumbbell curls instead. Instead of barbell bench presses, you do dumbbell bench presses. If you're doing easy bar skull crushers, then do dumbbell skull crushers from now on. And this goes for machines as well. You'll want to ditch any machine exercises where both arms have to work together to move the weight stack and focus on unilateral machine exercises only. For example, if you regularly do straight bar cable curls, start doing them with a single handle, one arm at a time. If you do straight bar tricep press downs, do single arm press downs. If you do straight bar lat pull downs, then find a machine with independent handles. You get the idea. Step number two is to focus on taking the weaker arm to muscular failure, but don't perform any additional reps with the stronger arm. So let's use the alternating dumbbell curl as an example, assuming that your left side is the weaker side. You'd start by curling the dumbbell with your left hand for the first rep, and then you perform your second rep with the right arm, the stronger arm, and then of course you're going to continue alternating back and forth. And as soon as your weaker arm hits muscular failure, you're going to match that rep with your stronger side, and then you're just going to stop the set right there. So if you just barely squeezed out, say, 7 reps with your left arm, you'd perform the 7th rep with your stronger arm, and then you would just stop the set no matter how much strength is left in that stronger arm. Another example might be for a one-arm tricep pushdown. You do your first set with your left arm, and let's say you hit muscular failure after 6 reps. You'd then perform your second set with the right arm, and you'd stop at rep 6 as well. Even if you could do 3 more reps with your right arm, you're still going to stop at 6 reps. So by following this method, the weaker arm gets greater stimulation by going all the way to failure, while the stronger arm stops short of muscular failure. So this basically allows you to maintain the size and strength in your dominant side while allowing the weaker side to catch up. Now, a common misconception is the idea that you should actually perform additional sets for the weaker arm. But logically, this makes no sense. Because if doing 3 extra sets allows a particular muscle to grow faster, then the implication is that all along you could have been performing those 3 extra sets and growing faster. In reality, more volume does not necessarily mean more growth. You can only stimulate so much muscle growth in a given workout, obviously. And there's a finite volume limit where any additional work is not going to produce additional gain. So my point here is that the only way to correct an imbalance like this is to actually ease off of the stronger side with lower intensity while maintaining your regular maximum intensity on the weaker side. But training both sides with equal intensity and then adding more sets to try to supercharge the weaker side really doesn't make any sense. So to sum this up, if you have one arm that is bigger than the other, or one side of your body that's bigger than the other, you want to switch entirely to unilateral movements, and you want to focus on taking the weaker side to muscular failure, and then perform the same number of reps with the stronger side, but nothing more. If you follow this method consistently, the weaker side will gradually catch up until the imbalance is no longer noticeable. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you found this useful. To get your complete, fully structured muscle building program that includes a free workout plan, free meal plan, and free supplement plan, make sure to sign up for the no-fail system over on EliteImpactLabs.com. The link is in the description bar. Also, make sure to join the Elite Impact Labs Facebook page where we do free supplement giveaways every Sunday night. And make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of our future video lessons. So, thanks again for watching this video lesson, and I'll talk to you again soon with more free tips.